Hi everybody, welcome to Some of Farms, where we do a some of this and a some of that. I'm Heather, and today I'm here with a quick video about seed saving. This year I grew Chinese cabbage for the first time, and unfortunately when I planted it, it was growing up really beautifully. Everything was looking good, and then we got this big heat wave out of nowhere, and I had a lot of things just bolt. And Chinese cabbage was one of them. So I didn't get to harvest any of this summer season of Chinese cabbage, although I'm going to try again for my fall garden. But what I did is I just let it go ahead and bolt and go to seed. And I let it dry on the plant. So this is what it looks like. These turned green, but they weren't dry yet, and they stayed like that for a long time. I was actually surprised at how long this took to dry on the plant. I don't know if it had to do with the weather, because of the humidity or whatever, but it took a long time. And it's huge. I just pulled it up. Oh, it's touching the ceiling. And let it dry. And I actually, just because I'm over anal, even after it was dry, I still hung it upside down for a few days, just to double check, make sure that everything was all nice and dry. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we seed save. Alright, so as you can see here, I've already gotten some seeds. I've already pulled some out, and then I kind of stopped because I thought this would be a good thing to show everybody how to do. So all I'm going to do is take the plant and break off a pod. And I'm going to very carefully just open it up, and all those little seeds are going to fall out. Now, I'm glad this one did that. So as you can see on this one, it's all nice and clean. I hope you can see that. And you can still see in here, maybe a little bit you can see, there's still some seeds in here. So what happens with this is there's this little layer. So I just pull it up, and then you can see the rest of the seeds fall out. Actually, there's still a few stuck on here. See those? So let's just take, and I just gently take those off, and then, just discard that. So that, really easy. That's really all you're doing. And then you can save these for next year. Just gently. I mean, they're so ready. They're just falling right out of there. It really doesn't even take much work other than just pulling the little pods apart. So everybody and their mother has this book, Seed to Seed. This is a great book, and it tells you everything. I actually had to look this up because I wanted to save eggplants this year, but I had 2 different varieties, and I wanted to make sure that I had farther enough distance, and it'll tell me right in here because I have the 2 varieties. So that's why I have one all the way almost the end of the property and the other one at the other end of the property. So that I can see, say, the eggplant, which I have not gotten any eggplant yet, but I know it's coming. So there is Chinese cabbage right here on page 56. So if we go and take a look, now I only planted one variety of Chinese cabbage, and it was my first year doing it, so I only planted a couple plants anyways. But it'll go here, and it'll tell me everything that I need to do, and it'll tell me right here, seed production, harvest, and processing. So it'll tell me how to seed save if I didn't know how already. I am just going to make sure that, I have a backup for my backup. So even though I'm seed saving Chinese cabbage, that's not going to stop me from ordering Chinese cabbage, because I really want to make sure that this is correct. So before I do anything with these, I'm going to make sure that they grow. And I might even test it in my fall garden, because I haven't planted the Chinese cabbage yet. So I think next month that's coming up. and I'll be able to do that. So I actually might use these seeds just to see and make sure that they germinate and produce the actual plant that I want before I go and, you know, seed save them or use them for next year, thinking that that's what they're going to do. So again, this is a great book to have. I love books. You can't always get to the internet, or won't always be able to have access to the internet. So books are important, and this is definitely a must-have. Seed to Seed by Susan Ashworth. And again, like pretty much everybody that I know that does this kind of stuff has this book. So if you don't have it already, it is definitely a must. Put it on your wish list. So alright, that's it, guys. That's all I have for you. I will see you on the next video. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
And so before we all leave, I just wanted to make a big point. The reason why to seed save is because I'm not even finished yet. And look at how many seeds those are. Those are probably enough for a whole another packet that you would normally buy. And seeds, I don't know where you all are, but I'm finding that they're an average of $5 each. Gone are the days where they're like $1. Maybe the $1.25 tree, you can find them, you know, for a comparable price, but for the most part, they're averaging about $5 a pack. So that's why to seed save. Plus, you know, the more you seed save the plants from your area, the better those plants will grow. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Alright, can you guys say bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye, see you later. They are very anxious to go outside and play, which is what we're going to go do now. So, alright, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.